Hey everybody, I've got another video for you. I've got a topic I want to talk about today. I hope that you guys will enjoy it, and I hope you really get to understand exactly what it is that I'm trying to say, what it is I'm trying to portray to you guys. This is part of my sit down series. I'm just kidding, no, I'm not doing a series like that. I just sitting down because I'm tired today. But I really want to talk about this topic that has I've heard it a lot over the past 6 years, since I lost my weight, and since I've just kind of started this journey that I've gone on in my life, where I kind of have taken my life into my own hands, and I've decided that I'm going to manifest what I want to happen, and I'm going to be the author of my fate, and I'm going to create my own life, create my own world exactly the way I want it to be, and the thing I keep hearing over and over again from people, and I'm explaining them things I'm up to, things I'm doing, kind of how I my diet plan, my exercise plan, how much I work, the hours I put in the day, how much time I spend with my daughter, and just everything that I'm doing. The thing I hear the most is, well, I don't have that type of drive, or you've got something special. There's something special about you, man. And while that is, I appreciate that with all my heart, and I love to hear. I love to hear it. Obviously, I like to hear those things I like to hear good things about myself. That's why people read horoscopes, because they like to hear good things about themselves. Um, but um, but I really, well, let me backtrack a little bit. So I've shared on this quite a few times, my weight loss story, or I've mentioned it, and what it took to make that happen. And I've talked about my diet on here quite a bit. Like right now, I put in 120 something hours in a 2 week pay period. I work 7 days a week. I and I'm writing a book every single night. If you're following me on my Instagram, I'll say, oh, I'll take a picture. Oh, I'm working on the book again. So I'm writing a book right now. I like I said, I see my daughter every day. I make sure I've made my schedule available so that I can go pick her up every single day, and I'm blessed enough to have that opportunity in my life. I see, that is the sacrifice that I will make every single day of the week to go spend time with that beautiful little girl. Um, and I think most parents would make that exact sacrifice. But the other things that I'm doing, people will write it off as their excuse to not do it, to just say, well, I don't have as much drive as you. Um, and I just simply don't believe that. There's nothing special about me. There's nothing special about what I do or the effort that I put into things. I'm just an ordinary person. I wasn't born with an extra drive that in me that you weren't given. I wasn't given an unfair advantage for the type of person I want to be in my life. Um, somewhere along my life, somewhere along the line in my life, I uh, came to a realization that no one was going to do it for me, and so I had to do it myself. I wasn't just going to. No one was just going to take a chance on me and just give me $1 million. No one was going to create a magic pill that I could take and I would all of a sudden just be skinny with no effort it puts in whatsoever. Um, none of the things that I want to accomplish in my life were just going to be handed to me. And so somewhere along the line, I decided it's time for me to take it into my own hands. It's time for me to do it. And really, that's the only thing that separates me from other people. And I think that's the only thing that separates anyone who is successful from other people. They weren't given an unfair advantage. I mean, yes, there are kids who were born with a silver spoon in their mouth. They're handed everything and they're given everything. And yes, that does exist. But people who are truly successful, that you view as truly successful, were not given anything more than you. They don't have anything more than you have. They just somewhere along the line developed a knowledge that no one was going to do it for them, and they had to do it themselves. So with knowing that, you have all the power within you to start to do that, to start to understand that on your own, that nothing is just going to be given to you and that you're going to have to work for it. And I see so many people out there that are grinding, and I see so many people out there that are trying their hardest to really make something of their lives. And for those people, I applaud them. And for those people, I say you've got it. You get it. Then there's times I see them when they kind of start to backpedal, or they start to stop putting in the effort that is required of them to reach the level of success that they want to reach. And I think that's because we're not patient. We want results right away. We want, if I'm working 7 days a week, then I should be a millionaire by the end of the year because I'm doing the work. But that's not always how it is. Now, if you execute your plan to whatever you view as successful, if you execute your plan, if you set up a plan and execute it, the results will come a lot faster. But a lot of us don't know exactly how to get to the certain point where we want to get to, so we start to just do everything, just start to work at everything, and we wear ourselves out because there's no plan. So when I lost my weight, there was a plan. There was a plan exactly how I was going to do it. There was a plan with my diet. There was a plan how I was going to eat. There was a plan for how long I was going to go to the gym, how much time I was going to spend at the gym. Writing my book, I have a plan for how I'm going to write it. I don't allow myself to just write all day, so I end up burning myself out. I only give myself a certain allotted amount of time to write, and then I walk away from it and I let it sit, so I don't burn myself out. So a lot of us, we get that motivation real quick. We decide we're going to lose weight, and we go to the gym, and we buy all the supplements, and we do everything we need to do. And we get there, and we start running on the treadmill, and we start, do everything we can do all at once. And then we get burnt out, and we stop going. There needs to be a plan. If you execute your plan, things are going to fall into place a lot easier. But that's a whole other topic. How to become successful is a whole other thing to talk about. What I really want to focus on right now is helping you to understand that there is nothing special about Matt Oyler. There is nothing special about me. There's days that I don't want to do stuff. There's days that I don't want to go to work. There's days that I don't want to work on my book. There's days that I don't want to do anything other than just to sit in the house all day and, eat crappy food and just, have those moments to just veg out. But I always go back to the fact, and I always replay this in my mind. I always think about this. If I don't do it, who is? If I don't do it, who's going to do it for me? I don't know anyone in my life who's going to come in and save me from whatever I feel, is holding me back. If I think anything's holding me back, it's up to me to plow through it. It's up to me to move that obstacle, just like it's up to you. I know it'd be nice. It'd be nice to have someone do it for us, and some of us will just sit around and wait for someone to actually do it for us. But it's not going to happen. So come to that realization, and then people start to look at you like you're something special. Come to that understanding where people will start telling you, oh, I don't have the drive that she has. Oh, I'm not as motivated as him. There's something special about them. Be that special person in someone else's eyes. It's possible because all it takes is to just start doing it. All it takes is to just start moving forward. That's all I really have for you guys today. That's all I really want to share with you guys right now, is that you guys are just as special as me. Maybe I should reframe that. I won't say that I'm not special. Maybe I am special, but I'm going to tell you that you're just as special as me. You are just as amazing as a person as I am. So go out there and prove it to the world. That's all I have for you. That's all I really want to share with you guys tonight, is that you guys are special and that you do have it in you. And all it takes is for you to just tap into it and just start doing it. All right? Be good to yourself. Be good to each other. I love you all.